Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a beautiful classic French tip set. So right here I'm going to go ahead and take my 180 nail file, and I'm going to go ahead and just trim down her natural nails just because they weren't that long. So I just wanted to go in and just shape them up. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my draw, and I'm going to go ahead and put on a 180 sanding band. And I'm going to go ahead and remove the shine from her natural nails just so that when I apply the acrylic and the tip, it won't fall off super easily. So it is very important to remove the shine. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply my natural tips. So remember, when doing the tips, if a tip is too small or you have to push down on a tip, go a size up, because if you push down on a tip or it's too small, it will pop off either that same night or the next day. So it is very important that it fits from nail groove to nail groove, which is the sidewalls to sidewalls. So just to keep in mind. So as you guys can see right here, I go ahead and flip her hand around just so I can make sure that the tip is completely straight. So that's just a tip for you guys when you guys are first starting out. Just, flip the client's hand around, make sure that the tip is completely straight. And you guys want to follow, you guys don't really want, so if the nail naturally grows crooked, make sure that you follow your straightness. Do not follow the nail, because then you're going to pretty much put the acrylic sideways, and you obviously don't want that. The client doesn't want that. You want to obviously teach that nail to grow completely straight instead of sideways. So just go ahead and make sure that you guys are looking at your angles and making sure that the tip is completely straight. So after applying the tips, I went ahead and shaped and cut them down to the desired length. So So now I'm going to go in with my sanding band, and I'm going to go ahead and smooth the nail tip to the natural nail, and I'm going to go ahead and remove the shine from the nail tip. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply primer. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my liquid monomer by Mia Secret. Now I'm taking this white acrylic. And of course my Mia Secret pink and my Mia Secret clear. So after I go and lay the white, I'm going to go in with the Mia Secret pink, and I'm just going to go ahead and clean it off. And obviously I am doing it all freehand because I just didn't want to use the I forgot what it's called, but that one that helps you cut the acrylic so that you can do the French tip. I kind of just wanted to do it freehand to see how it would come out, and it didn't look that bad, honestly, but I just wanted to try it without the tool. So on this nail, I wanted to do the pink first and then the white. I never usually use the natural tips. I usually use the white tips. So to me, this was different. I wanted to try something different. And I was like, okay, let's see how it would look if I did it with the white acrylic and then the pink instead of the white tips. So here I ended up just getting the tool just to see what would be better. I never really used this tool before. This was like my first time using it, so that's why I kind of wanted to see how I used it without the tool and then with the tool. And you guys have to remember, this takes time to practice. As you guys can see, my lines aren't that clean, but trust the process. I thought they weren't gonna look good, but at the end of the result, they came out so good, and it was just so nice. I think doing this again, I'll go in with like a different strategy, but overall the nails came out really nice, and you guys will see at the end. But you guys gotta trust yourselves and just, okay, practice, 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 practice. That's all I can say. That's really the key to getting these nails down, or any type of nail down. Just practice, practice, practice. Practice on your alone time. Practice when everybody's gone, or like if nobody likes the smell, go outside. Because I know sometimes I'll go outside and I'll do my nails, and better lighting, So again, practice is everything, especially for acrylic, especially if you are starting. So yeah. So this is what they look like after the acrylic. Super nice, super classy, matches so nice with her skin tone. So now I'm going to go in with my 180 nail file, and I'm going to go ahead and make that square straight. Make sure it's just really nice and defined, because we know that sometimes when you lay the acrylic, sometimes if you're not quick at it, the acrylic kind of messes up the shape. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that it is a nice square on all the fingers, and then we can move on to the next step. So now that the nails are done, I'm gonna go ahead and take my drill, and I'm gonna take this safety bit, and the safety bit is just at the tip. It is rounded off just so that you won't hurt your clients. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go over the nails with this bit. It is just to make sure that the nails completely smooth. I absolutely love that bit. It is one of my favorites. I use it all the time. I got that bit from my drill. It came with a little set that they all do. If you guys did not go watch that video, I'll link it down below. Make sure you guys go ahead and go watch it. But I love this drill, and I love that bit. That bit it works so great, and it makes your drilling cut in half. Like if you take like 2 to 3 hours, this bit will, honestly, it's a game changer. I love it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take my coarse bit, and this is not a safety bit. So with this one, I'm comfortable going super low on my speed here, just because I'm working around the cuticle area and I don't want to hurt them, because I've hurt myself several times with this bit, and let me tell you, it is not fun. It hurts really bad. So I put it on a low speed, and I just go from right to left, making sure that I'm not holding it, because if I hold it on a certain spot, it will burn them, and that's obviously not what you want. So I recommend going at your speed. Once you start getting the hang of it, start picking it up. But yeah, so just making sure that around the cuticle area is completely sealed, making sure that there is not going to be any water getting in there, because if there is, you will create mold on their nails, and that's obvious. You do not want to be giving that to your clients, or giving yourself that if you're doing your own nails. So just making sure that it is completely sealed, or if you guys do it with a file too, make sure that you guys are sealing that. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with a alcohol pad, making sure that there is no dust around the cuticle, under the nail. So I'm just making sure that everything is super clean. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my buffer, and I'm going to go ahead and buff the nails to where it is completely smooth. Now I like to take my time. I know some people don't really like to take their time, but I am the person who will. And the thing that I like to do, I like to go over it, and then I like to run my thumb past it and just make sure that it is super smooth, that there's no bumps, or else I'll go back if there is. So that's just a tip that I like to do. If you like to take your time, then that could be a tip for you guys, but that's what I do. So again, we're going in with the alcohol pad just to get rid of the dust, making sure that there is none left over, so when I do the top coat. So she wanted just a regular top coat. She didn't want to do gel, so I'm just going to go in with a regular top coat. So now I'm going to go in with my Pure Ice cuticle oil and just make sure that her cuticles get that hydration and under the nail that it needs. So I'm just going to go ahead and rub that in. So this is the end result, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think they look super nice and classy. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.